I see way too many people overcomplicating fat loss, cutting out foods, following weird diets, thinking they can't eat carbs, and then wondering why they're not lean. So in this video, I am ranking the most common foods all the way from S tier down to D tier, based on one thing: how effective they are for fat loss. Not just calories, but how full they keep you, how easy they are to stick to, and how they actually help you stay lean for the long run. If you are trying to get shredded without hating your life, then this is the only list you need. All right, so I'm not just ranking foods in this video. I'm going to be explaining what these foods actually do in your body and why some of them make fat loss easy and why others make you stuck. Because most people aren't overweight because they eat too much food. They're overweight because the foods that they eat make them hungry all the time. So quick rule before we get started. The goal for fat loss is simple. You want foods that keep you full, control your hunger, and make it hard to overeat. And you also want to limit the foods that digest fast and make you want more. Starting off with white bread and refined flour, such as crackers and pasta. This is D tier. These are refined carbs, meaning the fiber has been stripped out. So your body digests them very quickly, your blood sugar spikes, and then it crashes. And that crash makes you feel more hungry again, even though you just ate. So now you're eating more calories without even realizing it. That's why these foods slow down fat loss. Next up is cereal, and this is D tier. This is basically processed grains that has been turned into something that's easy to eat fast. It digests quickly, it doesn't keep you full, and it's extremely easy to overeat. Most people pour way more than a serving, add milk, and now you have a high calorie meal that doesn't even satisfy you. That's a bad combination. Next up is white rice, and that is going to be B tier. This one's not bad, but it's not great for fat loss either. It's lower in fiber and protein, so it doesn't really keep you full for a long time. So if your meals are mostly rice, you're going to feel hungry again sooner and eat more throughout the day. You can still include it in your meals in smaller portions, but just don't rely on it heavily. What I recommend is substituting white rice for brown rice, and this is going to be a complex carb, which is way better for you. Next up, we have brown rice, and this is going to be A tier. Now, a lot of people think brown rice is way better than white rice, and that is true because it has more fiber, so it digests slower and keeps you full for longer. But here's the truth, it's not just some cheat code. If you overeat brown rice, you're still not going to lose fat. So yes, it's the better option compared to white rice when it comes down to staying more full. But you still need portion control. Next, we have potatoes, but without the skin. This is going to be C tier. When you remove the skin, you are also removing the fiber, which is what helps slow down digestion. Without it, the potato digests way faster and doesn't keep you full as long. So it's not the best version of this food for fat loss. Now we have the same potato, but with the skin, and this is going to be A tier. The fiber from the skin slows down digestion and keeps you full for longer, while helping you control your hunger. This is a perfect example of how the small changes in the food that you eat can make a big difference. Next up, we have sweet potatoes, which is a complex carb, and this is going to be S tier. Sweet potatoes are also heavy on fiber, so they make you fuller for longer. However, they also help you recover. After you train, your body needs to refill energy. Sweet potatoes give you steady energy, and they have potassium, which helps your muscles recover and feel less fatigued. So you recover faster and perform better. Next up, oatmeal, and this is A tier. It's high in fiber and it expands in your stomach. So this will keep you full for hours. But the mistake people make is adding way too many toppings like sugar, peanut butter, and chocolate. However, honey's okay, and Ceylon cinnamon. Next is quinoa, and that's going to be B tier. It has some protein and fiber, so it's better than refined carbs. But it's still calorie dense, so it's easy to eat too much if you're not careful. Next up, chicken breast, and this is S tier. It's high protein, low calorie, and very filling. Protein is one of the most important nutrients for fat loss because it helps control your hunger and maintains muscle. If you're not eating enough protein, you're going to struggle, plus you're not going to build any muscle. You're just going to lose fat. Next up is steak, and this is also S tier. I would prefer you guys to eat steak because of the micronutrients. Yes, steak doesn't have as much protein, but it will make you feel 10 times better because the iron, the zinc, the boron, and creatine, and vitamin B12 that it provides you. However, it is higher in calories depending on the cut. So technically that does mean more calories if you're not paying attention, and that can slow down fat loss, but just control your portions. Next up, we have pork, and this is definitely going all the way down to D tier. Pork is probably one of the worst meats you can eat. Pigs eat their own shit. I don't think I have to discuss much more than that. It's a very low quality meat and it's not going to do much for you. Also, pork is pretty high in fat depending on the cut. That means more calories, which can slow down fat loss, and that leads to you not losing weight. Next up, we have Greek yogurt, and this is definitely S tier. It's high protein, it's low calorie, and it's great for your gut health. Plus, it reduces cravings. This is one of the easiest foods to include if you're truly trying to stay consistent and lose weight. I usually make myself a Greek yogurt bowl at night with berries, honey, dark chocolate, granola. But for you guys, I would stay away from the granola because it is pretty hefty on the calories. But other than that, it's a great meal to have every single day. Next up, we have eggs, and this is definitely A tier. They are very filling because they contain proteins and fats. And that combination helps you stay satisfied for longer. Plus, for the guys out there, I know we're not really supposed to be talking about testosterone because this video is about fat loss, but eggs and red meat are going to be very, very essential because the healthy fats, which are good for your hormones, and the healthy cholesterol, such as HDL cholesterol, which is going to be very good for boosting our testosterone. Next up is cheese, and that's going to be B tier. It tastes great, but it's very calorie dense. So be careful because it's easy to eat without realizing how many calories you're actually consuming. Next up, peanut butter, and that's B tier. Healthy fats, but extremely calorie dense. And make sure you're getting the right peanut butter. Don't get the basic peanut butter. I think it has a blue cap. I completely forgot the name of it. Read the back, look at the ingredients. If it has seed oils, don't get it. I would go for a brand like Nutso. If you are going to be eating peanut butter, make sure you measure it out with a tablespoon, and I wouldn't eat more than 1 to 2 a day. Next, we have veggies, and that's definitely S tier. Low calorie, high volume, and full of nutrients. You can eat lots of veggies and stay full for longer. Veggies have really helped me during my cut stay fuller for longer while I was trying to lean out. You can make a veggie stir fry and do many things with vegetables. One easy meal that I made was tuna and a veggie stir fry. Just make sure you get a low mercury tuna, and then also the veggies make me full for longer. Next up, we have pasta, and this is going to be C tier. It's low protein, high in calories, and doesn't really keep you full for that long. This is the kind of food that makes you want to eat again shortly after you just had a meal. So if I were you guys, I would just completely stay away from pasta. Next up is ramen, and this is also going to be C tier. Very easy to overeat and not very filling compared to the calories. Plus, you can eat a big portion and still feel hungry. Next, we have juice, and this is going to be B tier. It removes the fiber from the fruit, so you're going to be left with just sugar and calories without fullness. That's why it doesn't really help fat loss. Next up is soda, and you guys should know this one. That's definitely D tier. If you're drinking soda, you should stop instantly and never drink soda again in your entire life. Not even Coke Zero or any of those other products that try to make Coke better. Completely stay away from soda. If you guys really want to have a nice physique, get lean, and be able to see your abs, I promise you, do not touch soda. If you want to have it occasionally, sure, but just stay away. It's high sugar, low satiety, and it increases your cravings. This makes it very, very difficult to stay in a calorie deficit. Next up, we have fast food, and you guys should know this one, D tier. We are talking about the kingdom of seed oils, food that makes you look like shit and feel like shit. It's high in calories, low in nutrients, and it's designed to be overeaten. This is where a lot of people lose control of their diet. Majority of people are fat because of fast food. Last but not least, we have water, and that is definitely S tier. A lot of people confuse thirst with hunger. Drinking enough water can actually help you reduce unnecessary eating. If I were you guys and I was seriously trying to lose weight and get cut, I would drink water before my meal, I would drink water during my meal, and also after my meal. This is going to help you stay full. So here's the truth. Fat loss isn't about removing food. It's about choosing foods that help you control your hunger. If your diet is built around foods that don't really fill you up, you're going to keep eating more. If your diet is built around foods that keep you more full, fat loss becomes much easier. So guys, you don't need a complicated diet. You don't need to go carnivore or keto or any of this bullshit. You just need better food choices. Make sure you're tracking your calories. Yes, please track your calories. Know how much food you're putting into your body. This is also going to help you build a better relationship with food. Make sure you guys are doing cardio at least 4 to 5 days out the week if you really want to get shredded. I highly recommend doing walking or high intensity training. Hopefully this video has helped you guys out. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, or you can also work with me one-on-one and we can build you a plan step by step. Feel free to book a call in the link in the description. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.